You're now live on YouTube, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Adam. So this is Street and Traffic Safety Advisory Board meeting, September 25th. We started the meeting with our discussions. We didn't have a quorum. Now that we have a quorum, I want to go back to the approval of the previous meeting minutes. We did have one change proposed. J.W. Walker was left off of the attendees. So with that change, can I have a motion to approve the previous meeting minutes?
Motion from Chad.
Can I have a second?
Second from me, JW.
All in favor? Say aye.
Aye.
All were in favor. Thank you. Down to our agenda, we were discussing.
Can we do a roll call vote just so we can confirm we do have a quorum, please?
Sure. So I have EJ present.
Yes.
Casey,
Here.
JW,
Here.
Chad,
Here.
Paul,
Here.
Captain Olin,
Here.
and then myself, Sue Nappy. So we have a quorum. Casey doesn't count in that quorum. We have 6 members otherwise. Okay, so let me go back to where we were. We were discussing the Chapel Manor issue. Casey, you were proposing.
I'm going to talk to the other members of the safety committee, which is Councilmember Boker and Council President Ringsacker, and find out if they'd be interested in having some type of meeting that would be open to the public for comment, so that we could gather perspectives on how to address the problem, especially since it's been identified by EMS and fire as a safety concern with getting vehicles down the street safely. Over.
Okay, thank you, Casey. Anybody else have any input to that? Okay. Not on the agenda, but last meeting, Paul brought up the issue about Ohio when it hits Route 40 and the turn lane, the making the left onto Route 40 versus the right, and then going across to Otsego. He proposed some signage and lane turning changes, so that was given to the city. And I know they were going to meet with the state because the state has to make those changes. Casey, have you heard anything more about that?
I heard that they did have a meeting with the state. I believe EJ was at the meeting, and I've not been informed by the administration on how that meeting went.
EJ, any input from you?
I was not there. Tim Woody was there.
Oh, Tim Woody. Okay.
I'm at Union and Commerce though, and I do not see a faded line. Maybe a stop bar. Sorry to switch subjects.
That's
Union
fine.
and Commerce has a painted crosswalk.
Okay, thank you. All right, so we're down to new business. Any comments from any committee members?
Well, let's go back to that issue about meeting with the state. So Tim Woody went, and EJ, do you know if they proposed the committee's recommendation at that meeting?
I was not there. I do not know. Tim works Tuesday through Thursday. I'll get with him when he gets back tomorrow.
Okay.
Councilmember Boyer, I wasn't at the meeting either, but I have spoken to Mr. Woody about it a little bit. as to the specific recommendation, I'm not sure if that was presented. I know MDOT and SHA was present at the meeting. A lot of conversation was had regarding that old study that was done in about 2020, I believe. And so I believe some progress was actually made at the meeting, just kind of working towards some more feedback, given that I believe it was Mans Woodward study from 2020, if you recall that one.
Yeah. And that
So-
we commented that we believe they needed to fix the tolls.
I believe in response to that study, our response basically was we don't like any of your recommendations, basically. But the tolls were brought up, and MDOT is finally listening to some of the conversation about the tolls. Now, the debt service on those bridges does complicate the matter, but there seems to be some openness to basically start a conversation about changing the tolling structures.
Okay.
And the tolling structures you're talking about is first for the Hayden Bridge?
Basically taking away the incentive to get off at 95 to use the 40 bridge. So in the past, there was a local option, which was a discount provided just to residents in, I believe, our zip code in the Cecil County side. So we're trying to figure out a solution that kind of brings back that discount, which is only applicable to both sides of the bridge and not the greater general public.
Okay, so on to new business. Anything that the committee wants to bring up? Okay, our next meeting is October 23rd. Will be in person. And I can have a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Thanks. And somebody second it.
I'll second it.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Okay, so adjourn is 6:41. Thank you, Adam, for assisting us tonight. You had lots of good insights too. Thank you.
Maybe we can make him a regular.
I know, yeah.